back, my people, and we are still talking about branding. Yeah, the first day we looked at branding, what branding is, and you know, I was just giving you a preamble about a brand and branding. And then yesterday we looked at some of the misconceptions. And in case you missed those, please go to YouTube. We have those there. You remember, you can also follow me on my personal social media platforms. I am on LinkedIn. I am on Twitter, which is now X. I am on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube, TikTok as well. The name is Joanne Comfort Inspiration, or Joanne Comfort Palace. When you put in any of those two names on any of those platforms, you will be able to get me on any of those platforms. Follow me for more inspiration. Follow me for more motivation. Now, if your desire is to become the best version of yourself, if your desire is to see that you maximize your potential, you are at the right place with me right here. Yeah. So we are talking about branding. And today I want us to look at the importance of branding. Why is branding important? I talked about it yesterday when I was talking about the misconceptions of branding. I mentioned, I made a hint on some of the importances, but I want to start it officially. That one of the importance of branding, I talked about it yesterday, is the fact that you're able to build trust. Yeah, you build a connection with the people that maybe your audience, maybe your clients, maybe your customers. With branding, because it is a continuous process, people get to, you know, to love you. People get connected to you. People get to trust you. Yeah, I as a life coach, I thrive mainly with connections. I love it when I am talking to a client that we connect. So in most cases, what I do is, if I get someone that wants a one-on-one, the first day of our meeting, I do not go into the details of their problems. What I do is, first of all, to establish a connection, like get to know me. I also get to know you. Let us establish a connection. Let us establish some trust. That way, I am able to help you better. That way you're able to open to me better. But I did not know that until later in my career, because I have been in this for close to 5 years now into the coaching and counseling. I didn't know. Before, someone would come to me and tell me, Comfort, I have ABCD, I would like to talk to you. And when I met them, or when we spoke on phone, I would tell them straight away, okay, tell me what the problem is. And I could not get some of the details that would help me to help those people. So over the years, I realized, if I'm going to help you, I need to establish trust. I need to establish a relationship, a connection. Yeah. So that is what I do right now. And that is what branding does for you. And for me, God has helped me that the people I get are people that follow me on social media platforms, or probably they watched me from somewhere, they listened to me from somewhere, and they just get to trust me because I make sure that my social media is active. I make posts on Facebook, on LinkedIn. I make, you know, some videos on YouTube, on TikTok, and someone gets to, you know, gets a connection with me even before I get to meet them. So branding is going to help you to get a connection. It's going to help you to build trust with the person that you want to sell to, with the person that you want to work with. As I told you, another importance of branding is, after you've established these connections, your opportunities are going to widen. Yeah, opportunities are going to widen. I mentioned this when I was giving a preamble about branding, that I have worked with companies, not because I qualified most, not because I applied, but someone recommended me. Now, let me tell you something. In the job world, you know, people love talking about the gamba no-goes. People talk about connections and all that. But connections come from relationships. Connections come from branding, from how you connect with, you know, how you behave around other people, how you speak around other people. Connections could even come from your hobbies, from your OGs. How did you used to treat other people when you were still in school? Recently, I watched a story from one lady who owns an organization. So she was talking about how she started her organization and all that. And at one point in her life, she was faced with challenges, but it was her hobbies that helped her out of her situation, that got her a job. Now that is a connection. A connection is not about you have paid someone or this, you're related by blood. No. You build your connection from how you relate and treat other people. Yeah. So branding is also going to help you to widen your connection, because people will get to know that Comfort is good at speaking. Comfort is good when it comes to counseling. Comfort is good at writing. Comfort is good at that because I put it out there. I have branded myself as an author, as a writer, as a speaker, so many people are going to get to know me. I have spoken at conferences, at events I had never thought of. I have traveled to countries that I never thought I would travel to because of my branding. Like an opportunity presents itself and they're looking for someone, and immediately I come to someone's mind and like, oh, you're looking for such and such a person, Comfort is the right fit. Oh, you're looking for someone that can speak with good oratory skills, Comfort can do that. Oh, you're looking for someone who can do ABCD, Comfort can do that. And I get those opportunities. So branding is going to widen your opportunities, yeah, in your job, in your friendship, and it's going to widen your opportunities. So make sure that you brand yourself as an individual. The other advantage of branding is you're going to be different from other people. There's so many people that do the same things, so many of them. And to tell you the truth, I don't think there's anything under the earth that you're going to do whereby you're the first to do it. What you're all going to do is to see that right now it is difficult to invent. In most cases, what we do is just better. Someone already had the idea. How can I do it better? I run an organization, but I'm not the only person that runs an organization. My organization started as my personal conviction, from a personal conviction. But over the years, I started getting more clarity. The more I did what I did, the more clarity I got. The more I got to realize, okay, if I want to be, I want to stand out, I'm going to do this that other organizations are not doing. Or maybe they are doing it, but me, I'm going to do it this way and they're doing it the other way. As a personal brand, as Comfort, as Joanne Comfort Palese, as a life coach, yeah, as a counselor, as a journalist, I have a brand that I am building for myself. Even when I was still in the field. Now, let me tell you this. As a journalist, I have been a reporter before with a TV station. Now, when I used to report, I would go to the field. People know me as the reporter who was always smart. People knew me as the reporter that did not leave a press conference without asking a question. Like even our sources got to know that. There are sources that knew if it is a Monday, we have a press conference, Comfort is going to come. And before Comfort comes, we cannot finish this press conference because it is out of my questions that some stories were made. It is out of my questions that media houses got headlines. I branded myself for that, and people knew me for that. They knew I am the kind of person that will not bow down. I'm the kind of person that will get the story that she wants, no matter who the person is. So what brand do you have out there? So it is very important that you differentiate yourself, because you are not the only person that is doing what you are doing, and you're not going to be the last person. But you definitely can do something about it by branding, by being different. That is another importance of branding, that is going to differentiate you from other people. And even your value, people are going to value you more. People are going to love you more, which in turn will lead to your growth. If you want your business to grow, brand your business, that people will be able to trust your business. After people have trusted your business, they will start, patronizing you. They will start recommending you. And then before you know it, you are going to grow. There are people that I look at that think they do not need to brand themselves. And now when we talk about branding, branding also works hand in hand with marketing. Yes, you have a brand, but you have to market it. Some people think that because I have a brand, I have a great product, I don't have to continue with marketing. That is also another misconception that people have. They think that a brand is just big enough not to market. We've seen big companies marketing. We see, I love movies, yeah? There are people, let's talk of maybe Denzel, yeah? Washington. He's one of the actors that people know that, like he has been in for decades. Like he is a known person. But do you realize, talk about the Will Smiths and all that. These are people that when they have a new movie, they are going to market it. They are going to promote it before their launch, before they premiere their movie. Like they're going to do a lot of marketing. Talk about Coca-Cola. Talk about MTN. Like why do these people continue? Because now let's talk about the telecom companies. Okay, because at least I know you have an Airtel line, or you have an MTN line, or you have a K2 line. Do we still have those lines? Do we still have those lines? Okay. But whatever line, okay, let's talk about MTN and Airtel. They seem to be, because they are the leading telecom companies that we have in Uganda, why do you think they still have to market? Like why? Because you have a phone, automatically you will need to use their lines. But they keep marketing because they keep providing you with new services, and they want to inform you about their services. They want to make you aware of their services. So My dear, if you want to grow as a person, spiritually, personally, professionally, you'll need to brand yourself. Brand yourself for who you want people to know you for. And if you need help with branding yourself, you need help with identifying or getting more clarity about your brand, I am more than willing to help you. All you have to do is get to my social media platforms, or you can call the number 0704 35 48 89 WhatsApp, or send or call, and we see how I can help you to have a brand that is going to stand the test of time, to have a brand that is going to be set aside, a brand that others will want to associate with. Until the next time, in our next episode, I'm going to share with you more about branding, how we can be able to build strong brands, how you can be able to stand apart. Yeah, that is all we had time for. I am Comfort, and I'm delighted that you have been with me up until now. Remember, follow me on my social media platforms. Do not forget to follow Hope Channel, such that together we are able to spread, the good news. We are able to spread hope for eternity. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.